What's up, my ninjas? What's up, my ninjas? I am, of course, not only running late on this live stream, I'm running late in my real life as well. I love starting the day out behind schedule. I know Martine is live right now, so I don't expect much to be here. But just taking you guys along for the ride for as long as I can. I'm just barely right now to leave my house. Still got to stop and get gas, something to grub on, something to drink, and a big fat bag of weed. Yeah, definitely got high hope. Especially since probably the season doesn't end until the 24th, but I probably won't be able to get back out again. What's up, hard dad? My buddy, my fucking best friend, my buddy old pal. How are you doing, my friend? Hello, it's just my Oh God, I just seen myself. Holy shit! Now you guys know why I always turn off the cameras. Good luck, brother. May your optic not fog, and may you shoot straight. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. Gas, something to eat, something to drink, a lighter, and some cigars. You heard me right. Besides, maybe my kids want to see me sit there and suck them down and kill myself, right, Hardy Dad? Morning. Energy drink here. You know, it's my, some water. I'm gonna find me a sandwich. I can't use any of that stuff. That's not stuff at a different store. That sucks. Reese's king size, take 5. Hey, Mom. Yeah, I scare myself all the time. I'll be good now, though. I'll definitely be a lot better once I get on the road. That's for sure. Maybe I'll just stop at McDonald's and get a breakfast sandwich or something. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen Henry's live. I'm trying to stay away from all the good stuff, you know?
Morning.
Excuse. Get hammered on the way here.
Nope. Good morning. Thanks for coming.
This guy, fat one.
Not that type of bad.
Yeah, a regular sack would be good. Let me get 4 of those, please.
4 of them?
Yeah.
And the blue one, right?
Yep. Yep. And probably just 10 gas, probably top the take off.
Which pump?
3.
And go to your wood funnel. You have 290 off. Save you.
Just save it.
Come on, 27.42.
Thanks, boss.
Take care.
Yeah, it snowed here the other day. So that was cool. I was excited about that. What's up, Mucky? What's up, Mick, my friend, my brother? How the fuck are you, my man? I've been worried about you. Not even gonna lie, bro. Not even gonna lie. I could be better, but I could be worse. Mick, not even gonna lie. How's Nick? Yeah. Still fighting this shit, my brother. We're here. Amen to that. That's right. That is right, my friend. That's cold hard facts right there. That's cold hard facts right there, my friend. We'll never stop fighting. That's for sure. Oop. Maybe get in the right gear, huh? My house real quick. Fuck, I'm gonna be so fucking late. Anyway, that's the story of my life, right? Always being late for everything. Hopefully, I'm late for death too when death comes. You know. Hopefully, I'm late for that appointment. Maybe I can figure out a way to miss that appointment altogether. You know. I'm not reading the chat at the moment. I'm trying to drive. Where are they? All right. Now hopefully I can get the fuck out of here. Hopefully I can get the fuck out of here. Be right back. Gonna get more coffee. I'm on. Still fighting this shit, my brother. You keep fighting, Mick. For sure, man. Back, dog. If I could, I'd take that shit from you in a heartbeat, my friend. You're way too good of a fucking guy to have that shit. Nick's got COVID. Really? Holy fuck. She's keeping the hell away from That sucks that she's got COVID. I've never had it one time. Nobody in my family. My wife, my son, my daughter, or myself. And we didn't get the vaccine or anything. And no, that's not me telling everybody to fucking not get the vaccine. I'm just saying I didn't get it. My wife didn't get it. My kids didn't. Mick Olidio is my mom. If I don't know if you knew that or not. That's my mom. Well, that's spiritual mom anyway. I could just go to Jack in the Box. They're closer, and I can get a burger instead of a sandwich. Burger sandwich. Yeah, that's my mom. My spiritual mom, my YouTube mom. You know, I looked into it, Mom. I could actually probably make it from here, where I'm at, to Amarillo in like 11 hours. I bet you I can make it to Amarillo in 11 hours from where I'm at. I know 15. Like this drive I'm on right now, this is normally like an hour and a half drive. I'll make it in just under an hour once I hit the freeway. Anyway. Why the fuck do they call it a freeway anyway, man? It sure is expensive to drive a car on that shit. I tell you fucking what. I haven't had the flu in probably almost 20 years, man. Yo, just a cold here and there, but when I do get sick, I get fucking sick as hell, man. Or I'm just a big old wham wham about it when I get sick. Either way, it's not fun. My wife hates it when I get sick. She says I'm turning into a big old baby. Yup. Yup. That is a fact. Going in the Great Tunnel of Pocatello. Tunnel of Pocatello. Yep. Sure do miss you, Ray, I tell you what. So this underpass I just went through, I have a cousin back. She died back in 2002. She was like one of the greatest people I've known, especially in my family. And when we were way younger, every time we drive through there, she's like, put your finger up, put your finger up. So we'd all put a finger up to the roof. And we're like, why the hell do you want to put our finger up? It's like, if we don't, the roof will cave in on us. So we always put our finger up. And ever since she passed away, anytime I drive through there, I put my finger up and tell her I miss her. I know. Just my ego. Right? Highway and it's on the ground. How fucking weird is that shit? Double jack combos. Look at that. I just want 2 chicken sandwiches. I think. Let me get 2 chicken sandwiches with cheese and add pickles, please.
What kind of cheese? Did you want American or Swiss?
American.
Okay. What else?
And value curly fry.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right. I'll start the last one. Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry for what, Mom? Who, my wife? Yeah, she's cuter than hell. I'm just saying. Look, nugs, not hugs. Nugs, not drugs, guys. Yeah, I sure do miss her, though, I tell you what. Right? And I really hope this works out today, man. Thank you. Like, I really hope this fucking works out today. One shot, one kill. Fries with deer? That might sound kind of good. It could go kind of good. Our team would be like deer and chips. Or crisps. Do they call them crisps or chips? Anyhow. What the fuck is this? Mickey Mouse shit? What do you mean, Mickey Mouse shit? What are you talking about, Rich? Hey, yo. It's just my ego. Have you heard Ice Cube's new song, Rich? Let's get it. Of course, coming. Name the place, Rich. Walk in there and clear that place out in 8 seconds flat. Be nothing but a bull ride. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm down to go live right now, bro. Should have just fucking took off out of town. Fucking knock out into the but I will. I thought I heard a boop. Hang on. It's just my email. Thank you. You too. All right. It's time to hit the fucking road. For real. Got a full tank of gas. I got the rifle in the back seat. Locked and loaded. Ready to go hunt a not family deer. I thought I heard a boop, but I didn't get any. I didn't see a dot. I heard a boop, but I didn't get a dot. You know what I mean? Some drunk guys out there is like, I got a dot, but I just need to get a boop. Hang on. Well, we all get it back. Hell yeah, I'll share. I'll share. I'm always down for sharing. There it is. Right.
It's not Rich. It's moi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, how are you? I thought I'd come for a ride. Maybe you'd share your French fries with me
Hell yeah, I'm
or your
down.
crinkle fries.
Hell yeah, I'm down. I'll share whatever you want, Mom.
Oh, I tell you, diabetics who haven't had sleep are not happy campers, especially
Yeah,
when, and then trying to find cigarettes. And I don't, we went to Walmart because I needed toilet paper and water. And he was like, how come you didn't get toilet paper before I came? I'm like, I didn't feel like walking.
all right, Mick. Yeah. I hate walking all over the place.
And he's like, you've been here how long and you don't know where things are? I go, I know where the Walmart's at, but Walmart doesn't sell cigarettes here.
They don't sell them here. They don't sell them at any Walmarts anymore.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
Nope.
In Texas, in Arizona, some of the drugstores or pharmacies or those places, they don't sell cigarettes anymore. And then we walked into the Toot and Totem, and I asked for the cheapest menthol cigarettes, and the guy looks at me. He goes, and he points to the Marlboros. I'm like, Marlboros are expensive. And then I said, well, how about the Pall Malls? And he's like, the blue one or the green one? And I said, you know what? And we decided to walk out because the guy had no idea.
Well, how much does a pack of cigarettes down there cost you?
I don't know. Billy ended up going into a Walgreens and he found cigarettes, so I don't know what they were.
Oh, so Billy made it?
Yeah, he made it in, but he's diabetic and he hadn't eaten all day, and then he was tired and he was kind of on the grumpy side by the time, because my husband was diabetic, so I know when their blood sugars are low, and he
Yep.
refused to eat because he was just so tired and he wasn't feeling good.
Probably because the blood sugar was low.
I know. I knew that, and I kept trying to get him to eat, and he hadn't taken his insulin during the day because he didn't eat. He knew he wasn't going to be eating that day, so he was running errands. He ran errands in the daytime, and had to get a oil change and new filter and wipes. You know, wipers for the car, which is good because he ran into some rain. Then he got. Did you know in Texas? I'll give you. I'll just warn you. Do not drive in the left lane unless you're passing, or if there's an emergency vehicle got somebody pulled over. Otherwise, you will get stopped because it's illegal.
I thought it was like that everywhere.
He got a written warning because he wasn't from there and didn't know the law. So, it's like, wow, what a way to, be welcomed into Texas. I said, I didn't know it was a law, but I don't normally drive in the left lane unless the right lane is, I'm passing somebody, or the right lane is all, chewed up, bumpy. Then I'll go to the left lane.
Yeah.
Now, New Mexico, their roads are bad, but in Texas, they take good care of their roads.
Yeah, I know it's got some pretty shitty roads,
Yeah.
but I make it work.
We were supposed to get rain yesterday. It showed on the radar we were going to get light to moderate rain, and they even said that the airport was going to be shut down for a while because they were expecting lightning. But I don't know if the airport got shut down or if they got rain, but we didn't.
We got snow.
You got snow. Yay!
Oh yeah. Talk
I'm
about
not
making
ready
my
for
day.
snow. Oh, Rich says he's backstage.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I'm only doing 80 down the highway, so it's kind of hard for me right now. This is at the stage. What's up, homie?
What's up, bro? Shit, man.
Just fucking flying down the freeway, my friend.
All right. Well, hey, man. You 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 be safe. Hey, look at my shirt, bro. Godzilla, bro. The old school shit, bro. Shit. Godzilla.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Godzilla, and Godzuki. Remember that? Godzuki was the fucking son and shit. Remember that shit?
What's that?
His son. You know what? He had a son, right? Right? Godzuki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have been able to tell you his name.
Yep. Yeah.
You know me, I suck at names, bro.
That's all right, bro. I mean, I gotta go soon, but I just want to, well, just to say what's up and shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
got
had
you,
a,
and I know what you got coming up and shit. You know what I mean? And like I
yeah,
said, bro,
yeah,
I got you, bro.
all right,
100%, my friend.
I appreciate that, man, but I just gotta face it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
But but I'll be, but it'll be all right though, right? But I'll be
Yeah,
okay.
it'll definitely go how it's gonna go, and no other way besides the way it goes. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like look, before I go, dude, because I mean, I'm actually, I gotta go to sleep. But one thing I'll say is this, man, is is that I don't want to actually do this, but I think that I want to actually do this just because you know what, out of respect, bro.
There
You
you
know
go,
what I
bro.
mean? Yep.
I
Yeah.
get it. For
Yeah.
real.
So yeah, like with the whole family and shit, dude. But
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
but okay, okay, wait, look. Here is the hardest part though. I mean, I mean, it's not the hardest part, but like it's like well, hanging out with well, family that I don't even know, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
like you know, but I'll be okay. But I'll be all right, right?
Yeah. You good, bro?
Yeah, it's just kind of weird because it's like, well, just because, well, you know what, all of us have all the same last name doesn't mean that, well, all of us know each other, right?
Yeah.
Aaron, I wish you were there, bro, to fucking you know what, just be there by my side, bro. Be like,
If I
hey,
could be, I would, bro. If I could be, I
hey,
would, bro.
oh
For real.
yeah, yeah,
I'll be just a phone call away. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah. It's all
100%,
good,
Rich. I
man.
got you, homie. 100%.
All right, man. Hey, well, you know what, this, this whole thing about that, man, I kind of been, well, I mean, you won't fucking you know what, judge me, but yeah, man, I've been drinking, more now, but all because of this shit, but I don't fucking know, bro. If that makes any sense at all, but I'll be all
Bro,
right.
it makes sense, man. It makes sense. Death's are fucking hard for anybody, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
We all
yeah,
take we all
yeah.
take them we all take them differently. You know what I mean?
Yep. Cause Um, I remember when I was a kid, right? I remember the first time, right, with what, with death and the funeral, and I'll never ever ever forget this shit, right? My mom actually, you know what, pulled me aside, and then I'll never forget this, bro. She always said, "Everyone, look, Rich. Everyone deals with it differently. Just re- just don't ever, you know what, or get that, right?" So yeah, yeah, cause like yeah, cause like well cause like I've seen people leave and then just walk away. I've seen people just cry and then, well, some just fucking just say, you know what, leave me alone. So yeah, all of us deal with death. You know what? Well, differently, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, shit. Hey,
Yeah,
well,
there's some
yeah,
deaths that I've dealt with, dude. That hit me so fucking hard, dude.
yeah.
And another ones are just like when my grandma died. I feel bad for my dad, but other than that, I can care less.
All right, bro. Well, you take care, homie, and
I'll not reach
we'll
you too, my
talk
man.
soon. All right, bro.
All right, brother.
A rato ese.
Rato ese.
A
I
rato,
got you.
homie.
A
A rato,
rato, I got
homeboy.
you. Got you.
Right there, right? Right there. You can't see me. Just like fucking, you know what? John, John Cena. I'm
Johnson,
just looking
you
at
can't see me.
All right, bro. Hey. We'll do it again, homeboy. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, brother.
All right, bro. God
You
bless
have
you,
a good
dog.
one. God bless you too. That's another one of the coolest motherfucking dudes I've met on YouTube right there. Yeah. fell down, but that's okay. Only room for two. Well, my passenger just built, so you can come on back up if you want, Mom. Actually, I need to get my fucking map turned on. I went to my first funeral in 4th grade, I think. But I remember going to anyway.
Ta-da!
Hey, Mom.
I get to drive now. Oh, you're gonna. Oh. Well, make up your mind.
What's that? Sorry.
You can drive. Oh, yeah, that's a different relationships with people can affect us. And sometimes we're even surprised at, how it does affect us,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
And
Like when I lost my cousin, the one I was just talking about, my cousin Ryan, in 2002. Like I
yeah,
knew it was gonna be hard for me, but it still has a major impact on me to this day.
well, I know how you were with that one friend of yours recent,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
really knocked you for a loop.
Look, I can't believe we're coming up. I can't believe we're coming up on a fucking year already, dude.
I know.
It'll be a year in February that he passed away, dude. It's like a crazy shit.
Yeah, that is really. This year flew,
Yeah, dude.
but I guess it's the older you get, they say time flies even faster. But but there's so much happening in our world that
Yeah.
and then with social media and everything, things just, days just fly.
Yep. It's a bitch, man.
So
Yeah. That's for sure.
now I'm in the house. I had put some biofreeze on my neck 'cause my neck's really been bothering me, and this morning it's bothering me so much it gave me a headache. So I put biofreeze on both of my temples, and now I've got my head laying on my neck on a heating pad, trying to knock the
Yeah.
pain out.
I love
But
that fucking. I call it icy ice is what I call it, but I love that shit, man.
oh yeah,
I don't like that icy hot shit. I don't like that shit. I just like the shit to get cold.
yeah. Well, there's some things you can't, if you have like Bengay, you can't put that near, you wouldn't
Mom,
be able
I've
to put
never been
that because
gay.
that would make your eyes just burn, even if you didn't get near your eyes. But just putting them on in my temple and
My
everything, that would.
mother-in-law, I swear to God, rub that shit on every square inch of her fucking body, including her face, dude. Like lotion.
I'm kind of glad now that they make some stuff that's not, not so smelly.
Oh no, it was straight up good old smelling fucking burn your eyes and fucking lungs
Yep.
out Ben Gay shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You could always tell when somebody was using Bengay. It would be all over them.
Yup.
And but what's really sad is aches and pains that older people got, kids are getting.
Yep.
And I know it's got to be from the foods, the cause has got to be from the foods we eat,
Oh, I'm sure that's part of it. For sure, part of it. Part of it's fucking just
because,
being lazy and not doing shit.
oh yeah, I mean, when it comes to, it's like PE, I don't want
Yeah,
to
like
do
when the fuck did
nothing.
that become an elective class for fuck's sake?
Is it now? Oh my goodness.
Yep, it's 100% elective. They don't even fucking recommend you take it. You don't want to mess up your GPA.
Well, I heard that they somewhere, I can't remember which state, there's a grant out there that, and it might be even a federal grant, I don't even know, but I thought it was a state, but they wanted to start trying to get kids to get outside and
Yeah.
and exercise and experience the outside. And so the alternative lifestyle people decided that they would jump on the bandwagon to get some of that grant money. So what they're doing is you can go with a trans or gay or whatever you want, whatever they are, and the child can go with them, and they go out to nature, and then that person's going to explain to them about alternative lifestyle, and no parents are allowed to go.
What the fuck?
I'm like, if a parent sends their child like that, I would not send my child one-on-one with a stranger.
That's
I
number
mean,
one right there.
why would
Yeah.
you, and you're not allowed to go,
Yeah, that's
and
kind of fucking weird.
they're going to explain, because they're trying to get their message out any way they can.
Right. Wow. That's rugged.
I know. I was just I cringed when I heard that, and it just made me sick
That's pretty
because
fucked up.
it's setting number one, you're setting, and some parents, they think their children need to experience the unknown and don't even think about what they're setting their children up for.
Well, there's a difference between there's a difference between experiencing the unknown and sending your kids into the slaughter. You know what I mean?
Right.
My kids don't need to know my kids don't need to know what it's like to be slaughtered.
That's
So,
right.
you know what I mean?
That's right. No, they don't. You could show them at home by squishing a bug.
For real.
You don't have to send them out to let their life be destroyed. And no, it's sad. It's really, really sad because nowadays, well, I was watching some of Pinky's, shorts, and how parents don't realize that, even online, there's people out there pretending they're the child's age, and then eventually they befriend the kid and all this stuff, and they get the phone number and the address and stuff like
Yep.
that, and how you're putting, kids at risk, or, and then also how some people use drugs to get them addicted immediately, and then they're workers earning money, and
Yeah.
the people can't even do anything about it because they take a drug that's really addicting, and you know they're just ragamuffins,
Yep.
and and
Life's
being, you
totally fucked
know,
for life, man.
yeah, and then, you know, unless somebody rescues them, and then getting off of that drug is really hard to do.
Yeah, most drugs are almost impossible to get off of.
Oh yeah, you know, and it's just sad. We don't. It's worse now because of the internet, and you know, and then because a lot of parents are so busy, they don't have time for their kids. And
Yep.
even little
It's fucking
kids, they
ridiculous.
start them on, you know, on computers and laptops and tablets, and their you know, a phone to start playing games and stuff like that, just to get them out of their, you know, their hair. And then that's why the kids are so, you know, technically knowledgeable, but they also are, you know, they don't have the thinking. And then if you're a child who never gets to be around friends, and somebody befriends you, or you're a girl who you know, you don't feel, you know, you don't feel pretty, or you don't, you know, you feel sorry for yourself and stuff like that, and then some guy comes, you know, into your
Yep.
life and tells you you're beautiful and stuff like that, and then they start calling the guy their boyfriend, and they don't realize eventually the guy's not really a boyfriend, he's a pimp, but you still call
Yeah.
him your boyfriend, and but he's pimping you out, and
Pretty
you're
fucked up
so
world out there.
naive and so hungry for love, you think, well, if I do this, he'll love that means he loves me because I'm doing this for him. And it's sad.
Yep, and it's only getting more and more sad every day.
I know. And then of course, you know, I heard somebody else talking about just like you do, about the judges, and you know, and the lawyers, you know, just letting the guys get, or the, you know, the perpetrator just get away with a slap on the hand. They don't have to, you know, they don't have to register, they don't have to
Yep.
do anything. It's just, you know, get out of jail free and go
I
ahead and
mean,
live your life.
they committed a sexual offense. They should be labeled as such.
Oh yeah, I agree. For life, and
Yeah,
life
regardless of whether
imprisonment,
they go to prison or not.
right? But at least registered for life. And
Oh, yeah.
whenever you move, you've got to register.
Within like 24 hours of you moving there.
Oh yeah, you know, you should get. In fact, there should be. You know, you report to your person you report in your city, and they give you a referral, and you have to check in with that referral and register, you know, make sure you've done all that, and they can verify that you've registered. It's just, well, I thought somebody said they should put a chip on people, but that makes it really rough, because if we start chipping them, then they're going to want to chip all of us, and that's, they want to track us anyway. So
Well, you know what my opinion is about that. The only good pedophile is a dead one. So
right,
I think that's how we should track them.
yeah. I
Bury him in
mean,
a fucking hole in the ground and fucking forget about him.
you know, it's a difference between a 17-year-old boy with a 16-year-old girl, and
Way
they're
different.
and they have a heat of passion and stuff like that. And, unfortunately, the parents can then charge him. But, it's one of those things where it's not, it's not a heat of passion thing. It's,
Yep. It's straight up 100% rape
yep,
of an innocent child. That's fucked up.
yep.
No one should ever have to deal with that shit. Especially from an older person.
But it's just, we just live in a weird world. Sad
Oh, I get
world.
it. I get it. Fuck, I might have to pull over for a minute, man. I'm getting all dizzy.
Well, our sky's lightening up. Did you see where Martin did his live in a dark room last?
I watched part of that. That was yesterday.
I was like, at first I thought there was something wrong with my phone. It was all dark, but I could hear his voice, and I'm like, is there something wrong with my phone? Why is there no picture? Then he explained what he was doing. He says, I saw Team Rose do this before, Oh, she's going through so much. I just,
I think we're all going through quite a bit of the
yeah. Everybody's going through. There's a lot of people out there that I don't know. They just they think they have the right to go and tell people off
Yeah,
for and haunt them.
yeah, it's fucked up.
And unfortunately, I don't know why people don't. The people that are in control don't even think about, oh, I can just block them and not respond. And yeah, maybe they'll come back with another account, but you just keep blocking. You
Yep.
don't have to respond. You don't have to, and that they're looking
Just
for
don't
people.
acknowledge that they're existing.
Right. Well, it's like that guy that, said, just told me to shut up, when I said I'm going to go down and pop down. He
Yeah.
goes, shut up, old lady.
Mr. Nice Guy 01778 or something, or 6660 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I got your Mr. Nice Guy here, you fucking asshole.
Oh, and then, you remember that guy that was arguing with me and John, and then trying to tell us that we needed to denounce the Bible?
Yeah, I forgot what his name was though. Yeah.
I happened to find his name. I wasn't even looking for him. I was doing something, and his name popped up on my feed, and so I decided, well, let me look at it. Let me research him, because I hadn't done anything, because I was up on the panel, so I hadn't checked his his profile or anything. He lived in a very rundown thing. Remember how he said he was real wealthy and made all this money and had all this land?
Yeah.
He looked like some guy that had, makeshift walls up, from things that he found, and created this weird, but not, not nice. It looked like, a homeless person place. where they just grab stuff and make a shelter. And he's constantly asking for money.
Oh, really?
He's got all these different apps, to give him money, and I think that's what he was doing. I think that's how he was making his money. Oh, and supposedly he's and then he thinks he's a musician and stuff like that, and a recording artist. And, but I did, he had he had all the things that, that frequency guy that he was talking about. He had his posts on his things. So I knew I had the right person, because it was like, but yeah, that's what he had, all these apps for sending him money. And he was constantly telling people he needed money and stuff like that. And this, for a project. But like I said, he was showing like he was a homeless person in a makeshift thing.
Wow.
I'm like, boy, he really presented himself like he was this wealthy person and didn't have to hardly do any work. Well, that's what he was doing. He's sold his story to people, and he got the right people to feel sorry for him or something and give him money.
Yeah.
Now that's the kind of people somebody should be upset with, not somebody else I know.
Yeah.
Those are the people. Those are the people that aren't even doing anything.
I mean, for real.
And I know they're out there. I know they're.
Before you start criticizing me and my life, why don't you take a step back and look at your own fucking life?
Well, yeah, we. The Bible says, before you try to pull out the splinter out of a person's eye, look at the big plank that's in your eye.
Yep.
And it's so easy for us to see the faults of other people, but we don't look at our faults.
Nope.
And we have to realize that we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And, and it's so easy to want to help somebody else with their issue, but not deal with your own.
Yep. Kind of crazy how that works.
So, but it's really, really, really sad.
It is too.
I just I'm dumbfounded.
Well, what do you expect from people who hand out participation trophies?
Right. It's,
And then even one step beyond that, what do you expect from the people that receive these participation trophies?
If haters who cut people down and try to destroy people's lives can go and make money, on YouTube, then people who are at least kind of trying to bring awareness or, stuff like that. Where's the law that says awareness people can't make money?
Like, I'm not making money off motherfucking people's stories and shit. Even if I was, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing this. I didn't start doing this to make money in the first fucking place.
Right.
So, and like my good friend Tana Dockett told me, because she's the one that talked. She's the one that talked me into monetizing my channel, like for real. And I'm thankful that she did. She's like, how much time do you spend doing research and doing this and doing that and putting these light and all this? I was like, spend quite a bit of fucking time. It's like, why shouldn't you get paid for that?
Right.
Why shouldn't I get paid for that?
You know, if your laptop breaks, you have to get a new laptop, or if your phone messes up, you have to get a new phone. If your Wi-Fi's not working because you're driving all over the place, you've got to get a Wi-Fi that you can have with you all the time. To all those
Yep.
things all cost money, and you can't just do. You have to build rapport with your people, so you can't just
Yep.
constantly be just bringing them, especially when you're talking about um, sexual abuse or any kind of abuse or missing people. I don't care. You can't just keep on bringing that stuff all the time. You've got to still build rapport with the people in your chat, and you've got
Like,
to get to know the people. And if you're just always saying, if you're just spouting out information to the people and not having any, rapport, then I mean, I know there's people that's all they can do. I follow, some true crime stuff, but I don't retain the true crime stuff with all the you know, who did what and everything. But I do on the awareness stuff of things. Those are the things I remember. I don't necessarily remember in this trial that so and so said this and then this person said that, but I remember the things when I'm dealing with but I care about missing children, missing indigenous people, any missing person and stuff like that, or people that have, um but I don't remember all the facts of those, but I'll remember awareness stuff that I've been told, especially when I've developed some kind of a rapport with that person. And, but, you know, this case and that case, there's so many cases out there of missing children. I mean, Tennessee had had a big issue with a lot of missing children, and they have a task force. That's what's really crazy. And they have all these missing kids and adults, but they only track them up to when they turn 21. They supposedly turn time out, but um if you get them before, if they've went missing before they turn 21, even if they turn 21 the next month, they'll still supposedly be looking for them, but they're still not doing their due diligence. Did I lose you?
gosh damn it. Where the fuck did it go?
Are we almost there, Dad? We're going on a deer hunt.
Can you not hear me?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to pull my map up because my other phone's fucking. Anyway, yeah. So just give me a minute. I gotta get my map up. It's the sun's starting to come up. I gotta get in the fucking mountains. So
Right. I figured something was, something was up.
here, just damn it. I don't need your commentary.
But she says she has nothing else to do right now, so she's going to tell you.
I'm just gonna sit here and give me a goddamn hard time. That's what you're gonna do.
What gets me is the way they pronounce words. It's like,
Yeah.
that's not how you say that word.
We got one road here in my town, or here in my town. It's called Highline,
Uh-huh.
HILINE, and
Uh-huh.
every single fucking map pronounces it Helene. Take a left on Helene. It's like, no, it's not Helene. It's Highline. We got another street called Topons. It's called Topons, and they
Right.
pronounce it Tompwants. I'm like, the fuck is
Yeah,
Tompwants Avenue?
when you start getting into those indigenous names up in that area,
Yeah.
they really butcher.
Yes, they do.
I butcher them myself, but still it's when I'm trying to pronounce some of them, but but they should be programmed to be able to say those words
Yep.
correctly. Just
I
because
think
I
so.
can't pronounce them right. No, I thought it was interesting when I saw that it was only 15 hours, I thought, well, that's not 15 hours to me is a day drive. I mean, it's a long day drive, and I know, you got to make some stops here and there, but if you don't have kids, you don't have to make as many stops unless you've
Yeah.
got unless you're having a bladder issue or a bowel issue.
Yeah.
And look at that lady that drove all the way from like Florida to Texas, and she didn't stop because she used her Depends. I never thought about that. Of course, I don't think I would want to wear Depends for that many hours to drive straight through and just get gas here and there.
Fuck all that.
And all to kill a boyfriend.
That's just crazy.
I know. But sometimes you can learn some things from killers.
Yeah, like how not to be a killer.
Right. You try to keep yourself in the sane part of your brain rather than the brain that's sick.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
But the thing about that is so many of these people that end up killing people, they don't even realize they got an issue.
That's right. I know that. They don't
Fucking
even.
crazy.
I know if I throw a plate down that and break it, you know, that, okay, I got an issue I need to deal with.
Yeah, right.
Like, okay, I've gone past my sensible brain, and now I've gone into the really angry brain that's now not really thinking.
Right.
Yeah. And I know for myself, when if I pass into that area of my life, I do, the thing is, I don't do destructive things to people. I destroy stuff of mine.
Yeah.
And I know it comes from, you know, the deep inside of me that somehow thinks I'm not, you know, that I get angry at myself for not being able to do something, or not being able to stand up for myself or something like that. But that came as, you know, but when you're a child, it's very hard to stand up for yourself against your parents, because we're told to respect our parents. So, you know, when our parents are doing something that is kind of mean, and inappropriate, we go into, you know, we can go into either doing something to somebody else, or doing something to punish ourselves. And, you know, because we start going, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, you know, I hate those records.
Yep, me too.
I've tried to break them all, but every once in a while I find out that I still have some left inside of me. And, you know, and you don't catch them sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess if we haven't been there, we could not relate to people that have been or are there. And, you know, as long as we haven't totally crossed over into the dark side, you know, now to me, that's the dark side.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm still trying to figure out what the fucking dark side is, so, you know.
Well, you know, I guess you have this really cool Maserati and live in a mansion with several cars. You know,
I
that
do.
to me, that's excessive. People that have to have, you know, several different cars. I mean, it's one thing, yeah, you earned it and everything, but are you doing anything for other people?
Right.
You know, and to me, that's. I mean, I understand being a car collector. You know, I mean, some people collect cars, and you know, but when you
Biggest waste of fucking money in the world, right there.
Oh, when you're trying to say reduce your carbon, you know, footprints, and you have houses all over the place, you're not even riding in a domestic airplane. You have your own private planes, and yet you're going around telling people that they need, you know, people who already just have an old truck that, you know, they have to work on it all the time because it keeps falling apart. And they, you know, they had a coal burning stove or something that they're cooking on, or wood burning, you know, and you're telling people you need to reduce your carbon, you know, footprint.
Yeah, I got an idea. Why don't you shut your fucking face, you hypocrite?
Well, go.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's like, okay, well, then you go to that person's house and you buy them a truck that works all the time.
Yeah, not all of us have $40,000-$50,000 sitting in the bank. We can just go buy a new car with, guys.
That's right.
I suck.
You know, instead of trying to make people feel guilty for, and then you have countries that they don't care.
Yep.
And but you're gonna tell the little people, this is
Damn
what you
right.
gotta do.
Damn right they are.
And at least Trump went to McDonald's and served French fries and chicken nuggets. Did you hear that they normally give you like 6 nuggets in a little thing, and he was giving people 7. And so now people are telling McDonald's, you need to give 7 nuggets at all the time. But
There's phone reception, so just so you know.
yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna try to light my cigarette. My niece came home, and I've been vaping and stuff, but last night, we bought cigarettes, and so she comes home, and I'm sitting out here smoking a cigarette in the dark. Well, I had the porch light on in the backyard, and she's like looking at me. What are you doing? And I'm like, and I just, she was asking me questions, and I was having trouble hearing her and stuff like that, because if you don't speak up and really pronounce your words, and I have other noises, because I was listening to somebody, and I had it so I could I had it pull up and so I could hear it and stuff, and she's talking to me, and I'm like, and I'm trying to just like trying to hear what she's saying, and I couldn't hear it right. And people don't realize I have a hearing problem. I mean, I know you have one, so I understand. It's
Yeah.
just like,
I know all too well how that goes. I've been trying to get my wife to understand that for the last 18 years.
And if I have a bunch of noises, my brain just gets, if I have too much distraction anyway, my brain just kind of goes overload. And so if I've got noises and you're trying to talk to me and you're not close to me and you're talking really low, or if you have a foreign accent or something like that, then I'm like, and I'm trying to listen, but my ears aren't hearing everything. So it's like there was this one word we would use, and to me it sounded like they were saying pistachio, and that wasn't what they were saying. But every time they would say that word, I would hear pistachio, and I couldn't figure out what they were saying. And I was like, what word rhymes with pistachio? And it was a other language. So of course there was nothing I could make it relate to, because all my brain was thinking was in English.
Mustachio. Oh, I almost went right past it.
Like pistachio? Why are they saying pistachio? Now I can't concentrate because I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out what they were saying with that one word. So now I'm distracted with that part of my brain. So, Martin helped me figure out how to go live without using any stream the way he does it. Except I said, well, I don't want to show my face. Is there a way I can? And of course, I couldn't remember the word avatar. I'm like, I said, with the meme, the meme, and he's like, what, you know, he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, icon. I don't know what it's called. I couldn't think. And he goes, oh, you mean Avatar? And I
You
go,
know the
yeah,
round
that's the
fucking circle that's on the fucking thing when I want my fucking face on there?
And he says, I don't think you can do that. I think you have to, he says, because I said, I don't want to show my face. And I said, I'm just not ready yet. You know, I mean, I've done a lot. I did that recording with, you know, when I showed, you know, your stuff and everything, but I'm not ready to always, you know, be myself, the way I look. And maybe it's a pride issue. I don't know. And, so he says, I've seen where people focus their camera on something else, and then you don't have to show yourself and everything, because everybody's getting all upset now because with YouTube being $50, I'm not YouTube, StreamYard. They're all looking for different ways to use another streaming service. And somebody was asking me about Prism, and I go, I haven't heard about Prism. I said, I've heard of Restream, but I don't even know how to use that. And poor Steffers, who I consider her, you know, being fairly technology, which I found out she couldn't even remember some of her ways of doing StreamYard because she hadn't used it for a while. And she said she couldn't figure out Restream. So I said, I guess there's, you know, I guess I need to research all the different streaming things and see, but my brain isn't, I have to have somebody show me how to do something. I can read it, and then I have to have somebody show it to me, and I have to have them sit with me while I'm going through it. And then I still might take a while to remember some of the things, because the older I'm getting, I just tell everybody it's because I have so much information in my brain and I'm talking to myself. But, you know, when you get older, you have so much information, you can only retain so much. And so either something that you had in your memory banks is there and you kick it out to bring in the new information, or the new information doesn't go in. And so and I don't know if G2K is hiding in the background or if I lost him or what. Kind of like the new phones. At least when we had our old phones, if somebody got disconnected, the phone went bzzz. Now it just goes dead and you're like, I don't even know if I'm talking to somebody or not, because most phones go into like a black mode or something like that, so you don't even see if you're talking to the person. And then you have this, and you don't know if you're talking to yourself or you're talking to a person. So how about those 49ers? And who knows what's going to happen with the Cowboys? You know, they used to have good seasons. I don't know how their season will be this year. I don't really follow that much football. I just, you know, I like football when when I go to a game in the live, or when I'm sitting with a group of people and we're watching a game. By myself, it's very hard to get into. course, I think I would be the same way if I can't watch golf on TV. But if I went to a tournament with a bunch of people, I would be able to get into the golf because it would become a social event for me. So I think that's what happens for some things like that with me. Is it's great if I'm in person and it's a social event, but by myself, um, it doesn't really do much for me. I have trouble getting into it. And hopefully we get ourselves a deer because we only have small window to catch a deer, and G2K needs to have a deer for this winter, so it'll help save him on food. And I personally would not want to skin the deer and cut it up, but I have had some deer meat and some deer sausage. But if I'd seen it processed, I probably wouldn't want to eat because that's just the kind of person I am. I don't want to see the processes of my food, but I don't mind eating some things. Now, there's some things I don't want to eat because I just think about what it is and then I don't want to eat it. But um, we we weren't just supposed to eat fruits and vegetables and take care of all the animals and let them just grow. We had, now it's one thing if you've made the animal a pet, then you don't want to eat the pet. But but normally food is food, and since our it's saying that our world is having food shortages due to toxic foods and contamination and from processing centers and stuff like that, then you know people still need to eat, and hopefully we won't get to a place where we're super desperate and do really horrible things. I don't know if I'm up here by myself. We've been on live for an hour and a half. And I must have bored everybody to sleep because nobody else is here. I don't even think G2K is here now. But he could be. He could be doing something else right now, or we haven't totally lost the connection because we're not going in circles. So somehow we're still connected. And the clock is still ticking up above. So I've got to design a new avatar. Not for this channel yet. I will, but I need to design one for another channel. And I'm not very good at doing designs. I'm not that creative. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. But I will come up with something. I will figure it out. They say you can't teach an old dog tricks, but you know, you can. It just takes them longer. And so, and I'm one of those people that perseveres and tries to figure things out. I'll research it and I will do trial and error and try not to give up. And well, I'm going to go ahead and drop down because I need to do some things around the house. And so I'm going to go ahead and say adios, goodbye. And I will, if G2K wants to go live again, he can go live. And we will see you on the streets. Take care. And remember G2K's get to know, because you're going to want to know. And, you know, and he's bringing a very, very important message to people. So remember to come back. Bye.